Hello, my dear friend. Welcome to our little home for English learners. My name is Anna, and I am so happy you are here with me today. Welcome to VUS Learning English Podcast. This is a warm, safe space for you, a place where you can learn English gently, like a soft morning light. If you're new here, a very special welcome to you. I am so glad you found us. And if you are returning, welcome back, my friend. It is always so good to have you here. Today, we have a very special lesson. We are going to learn 15 new phrases. These are not big, difficult phrases. No, these are small, simple phrases, like little keys. Each phrase is a key that opens a door. Behind that door is a new way of speaking, a way that feels more natural, more comfortable, more like you. Sometimes you learn many rules in English. You learn big words, but when you speak, it feels a little stiff, a little awkward. That is okay. That is a normal part of learning. Today we will learn how to make your English flow, like a gentle river. Thank you so much for choosing to spend your time with me. It means so much. Your journey in learning is important, and I am here to walk with you. If you enjoy our time together, please think about following or subscribing to our podcast. If you enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a like, which is the easiest and fastest way to support the channel. It helps our little community grow, and it helps other learners just like you find a safe place to learn. I am always so curious. Where are you listening from today? Are you in a busy city or a quiet town? Are you in South Korea, Japan, Mexico, or somewhere else in our beautiful world? You can tell me in the comments if you like. I love to read about where you are. Okay, are you ready? Find a comfortable place. Take a soft, deep breath. Let's begin our journey together. Today, we will learn 15 phrases. Remember to be patient with yourself. Learning takes time, and you are doing a wonderful job just by being here. Let's start with our first one. Phrase number 1. I guess. Let's say it together. I will say it, and then you can say it. Ready? I guess. Wonderful. Let's do it again. I guess. One more time. You are doing great. I guess. Beautiful. This phrase is a very gentle way to say, I think. Sometimes I think can sound very strong, like you are 100 sure, like you are stating a big fact. But I guess is softer. It's like saying, this is my feeling right now. This is my idea, but maybe it can change. It is more flexible. It is more relaxed. Imagine a friend asks you, do you want to go to the park? Maybe you are a little tired. You don't want to say a strong no. That can feel a little cold. You could say, I don't think so. And that is okay. But it is still very direct. Now let's try using our new phrase. Your friend asks, do you want to go to the park? You can say, I guess, but I'm a little tired. Do you feel the difference? I guess makes it so much softer. It shows you have mixed feelings. You are not being negative. You are just being honest in a gentle way. Let's think of another moment. Imagine you are at work. Someone shows you a new idea. They ask, what do you think of this color? Maybe you don't love the color. If you say, I think it is a bad color, that can hurt feelings. It shuts down the conversation. But what if you say, I guess it could work? I guess it could work, but what about a blue color? See? I guess opens the door for more ideas. It does not close the door. It makes you sound like a good team member, someone who is easy to talk to. This is a small change, but it has a big effect. It makes you sound more friendly, more natural. So this week, try to find a moment to use it. When someone asks your opinion, maybe try, I guess, instead of, I think. For example, what did you think of the movie? I guess it was pretty good. It feels more casual, more like a real conversation between friends. You are doing so well. Let's say it one more time. I guess. Perfect. Let's move to our next phrase. Phrase number 2. It's up to you. This is a wonderful, kind phrase. Let's practice saying it. Ready? It's up to you. Good. Again, it's up to you. And one more time with a friendly feeling. It's up to you. You sound so natural. This phrase means you can decide. It is a gift you give to the other person. The gift of choice. In a textbook, you might learn to say, you can choose. That is correct. But it sounds a little bit like a robot, a little stiff. It's up to you is the warm human way to say it. It is very polite and very common. Let's imagine a scene. You and your friend are deciding what to eat for dinner. Your friend asks, should we eat pizza or pasta? Maybe you like both. You're happy with either choice. You can say, I don't mind. It's up to you. This shows that you are easygoing. You are flexible. It makes the other person feel relaxed. They don't have to worry about making the wrong choice for you. Here's another example. At work, your boss might give you 2 tasks. You can work on the new email or you can finish the old report. You want to be helpful and respectful. You can say, it's up to you which one is more important. This shows you respect their decision. It makes you a great team player. You can also use it when you truly have no preference. Do you want to watch a movie at home or go to the cinema? If you feel happy with both options, you can say, honestly, it's up to you. I'll be happy either way. This is a very kind thing to say. It tells your friend that their happiness is important to you. So, the next time someone asks you to make a choice and you feel relaxed about the options, try this beautiful phrase. It fits so naturally into conversation. Let's say it one last time together. It's up to you. Wonderful job. You are learning so much. Phrase number 3. I can't complain. This is such a positive and friendly phrase. Let's try it. I can't complain. Again, maybe with a little smile. I can't complain. Perfect. One more time. I can't complain. This is a beautiful answer to the question, how are you? Or, how's it going? We all learn to say, I'm fine, thank you. And that is a good start. But native speakers have many ways to answer this question. I can't complain is a very popular one. It means that things in your life are good. You have no problems that you want to complain about. It's like saying, I thought about it and my life is good. It's a more thoughtful way to say, I'm good. Imagine you see a friend you haven't seen in a long time. They say, wow, hello, how have you been? Instead of just good, you can smile and say, it's so good to see you. I can't complain. Life is treating me well. What about you? Do you feel how warm that is? It opens the door for a real conversation. It sounds much more engaging. Let's think about a work situation. You are on a video call with your team. Your manager asks, how was your week? You can say, it was a good week, can't complain. The project is moving along nicely. This is professional. It is positive. And it sounds very natural. Using I can't complain shows that your English is more nuanced. You understand the feeling behind the words. So the next time someone asks you how you are and you are feeling happy and content, try it. How are you doing today? I can't complain. It's a little bit of sunshine in your conversation. You are doing an amazing job. Let's continue. Phrase number 4. To be fair. This phrase shows that you are a thoughtful person. You think about all sides of a situation. Let's practice saying it. To be fair. Again. To be fair. Excellent. One last time. To be fair. You use this phrase to add balance. You use it to introduce a different point of view. It's like you are saying, wait, let's look at this from another angle. Using this phrase makes you sound very smart and reasonable. You are not just giving your own opinion. You are showing that you can understand other people's situations. Let's imagine, your friend is upset because another friend, Mark, is late. Your friend says, Mark is always late. It makes me so angry. This is a strong feeling. Instead of just agreeing, you can add some balance. You could say, well, to be fair, the traffic is really bad this morning. See what that does? To be fair adds a reason. It makes the conversation less about anger and more about understanding. It doesn't say that being late is okay. It just adds more information. Here's another example from work. A coworker says, the new marketing plan was a failure. This is very negative. You could help make the conversation more constructive. You can say, I agree the results were not perfect, but to be fair, the team had a very small budget and not much time. This is a very important skill. It shows you are a fair-minded person. You are not quick to judge. You look the whole story. When you use to be fair, you sound mature and thoughtful. It makes people want to listen to you. So next time you're in a discussion and you think of a point for the other side, try starting with this phrase. To be fair, you are learning to have more balanced, more intelligent conversations. This is a big step. I am proud of you. Phrase number 5. I'm about to. This is a very useful and simple phrase. It's all about what is happening right now. Let's say it 3 times. I'm about to. Again, clearly. I'm about to. Wonderful. One more time. I'm about to. This phrase means you are going to do something in the next second, in the immediate future. You probably learned, I am going to. For example, I am going to eat dinner. This is correct. But it could mean you will eat in 1 minute or in 1 hour. The time is not clear. I'm about to is much more specific. I'm about to eat dinner means the food is on your plate. You are sitting at the table. You are ready to start eating right now. It makes your English sound more precise, more in control. Here's an example. You are on the phone with a friend. The friend asks, "Can you talk for a few minutes?" But you see your bus arriving. You need to go right now. You can say, "Sorry, I can't. I'm about to get on the bus." This is very clear. Your friend understands the timing perfectly. Another example. Your roommate sees you with your shoes on, holding your keys. They ask, "Where are you going?" You can say, "I'm about to leave for work." It means you are on your way out the door this very moment. It's very dynamic. You can practice this all day long in your head. Before you start to cook, you can think to yourself, "I'm about to make dinner." Before you open a book, you can think, "I'm about to read a chapter." When you practice it in your mind, it becomes easy and natural to use in a conversation. It's a small phrase, but it makes your English sound much more fluent. You are doing beautifully. Let's keep going. Phrase number 6. Take your time. This is one of the kindest phrases in English. It is a gift of peace to another person. Let's practice this warm phrase. Take your time. Again with a gentle voice. Take your time. And one more time. Take your time. Lovely. This phrase simply means don't hurry. There is no rush. You say it to make someone feel calm and not stressed. A textbook might teach you to say, do not hurry. This sounds like a command. It is not very warm. Take your time is soft and encouraging. It is a very common way to show that you are patient and kind. Let's imagine you are at a coffee shop. The person making your coffee is new. They are moving a little slowly. They say, I'm so sorry for the wait. You can give them a warm smile and say, no problem at all. Take your time. Can you feel how that changes the energy? You're giving them a moment to breathe. You're telling them that it is okay. This is a beautiful, small act of kindness. Here's another example. You ask a coworker to show you how to do something on the computer. They are trying to find the right button. They say, just a second, sorry, I'm a bit slow today. You can immediately make them feel better by saying, don't worry about it. Take your time. I'm in no rush. This removes all the pressure. It helps them to focus and not feel embarrassed. Using take your time shows that you think about other people's feelings. It shows that you have high social intelligence. It is more than just language. It is about being a good human. So look for opportunities to use this phrase. When you see someone is feeling rushed or stressed because of you, offer them this gift. Take your time. You're learning to use English with heart. That is wonderful. Phrase number 7. Long story short. This phrase is a tool for good storytelling. It helps you get to the main point quickly. Let's say it together. Long story short. Again. Long story short. Excellent. One more time. Long story short. You use this phrase to tell your listener that you are skipping the details. You are summarizing a big story into 1 or 2 important sentences. This makes you sound like a great conversationalist. You respect the other person's time. You know how to keep a story moving. For example, your friend asked you why you were late for your meeting. You could tell a very long story about how your alarm didn't work, and the traffic was bad, and you couldn't find parking. It can be a bit boring to listen to all of that. Instead, you can use our new phrase. Oh, it was a crazy morning. Long story short, my car had a problem, and I had to call a taxi. Boom! You gave the most important information. You respected their time. If they want to know more details, they can ask. Here's a work example. Your manager asks, how was the meeting with that difficult client? The meeting was 2 hours long. Many things happened. You can summarize it by saying, it was a long discussion. But long story short, we finally have a deal and they are happy now. Your manager gets the result they needed to hear. It is clear and efficient. The next time you find yourself telling a very long story, stop for a moment. Ask yourself, what is the most important part of this story? Then use this phrase to deliver it. Long story short, your friends and coworkers will appreciate it, and you will sound like a confident, clear speaker. You are doing so well. Phrase number 8. By the way. This phrase is like a little bridge in your conversation. It helps you move from one topic to another smoothly. Let's practice it. By the way. Again, by the way. One more time, sounding casual and friendly. By the way. Perfect. You use this phrase when a new idea suddenly pops into your head. It's a way to introduce a new topic without being abrupt or confusing. Without this phrase, changing the subject can feel strange, like jumping from one moving train to another. By the way, builds a safe bridge for your listener. Imagine you are talking to a coworker about a project. You finish the work conversation. Then you remember something personal you wanted to ask. You can say, okay, that sounds like a good plan. By the way, how was your vacation last week? See how smooth that is? You close the first topic. Then you use the bridge, by the way, to start the new topic. It feels very natural. Here's another example. You are talking to your friend on the phone. They are telling you about their new dog. You are listening and enjoying the story. Then you remember something important. You can say, that is so cute. A new puppy is so exciting. Oh, by the way, did you remember to email our teacher about the homework? You first show that you were listening. That is so cute. Then you use by the way to gently change direction. This is your secret tool to make your conversations more interesting and dynamic. You can move between ideas with ease. It makes you sound organized even when you are just remembering something randomly. Let's say it one more time. By the way. You are learning how to guide a conversation. This is a very advanced skill. You are amazing. Phrase number 9, I'll let you go. This is a very polite, very smart way to end a conversation, especially on the phone. Let's practice this useful phrase, I'll let you go. Again, I'll let you go. Wonderful. One last time, I'll let you go. Instead of saying, I have to go now, which can sound a little sudden, I'll let you go is much softer. It cleverly frames the end of the conversation as a gift to the other person. It's like you are saying, you are a busy person. I don't want to take up more of your time. It is very thoughtful. This phrase is a sign of a socially aware, fluent English speaker. It shows you are thinking about the other person. For example, you are on a call with your mother. You have been talking for a long time. You need to go cook dinner. Instead of, Mom, I have to go, you can say, well, it was so wonderful to talk to you. I know you have things to do, so I'll let you go now. It is a warm and loving way to say goodbye. It ends the conversation on a positive, respectful note. This is also perfect for work calls. You call a colleague to ask a quick question. They answer it for you. You can say, thank you so much. That was very helpful. I know you're busy, so I'll let you go. This shows you respect their time. It makes you seem professional and considerate. So next time you need to end a conversation, try this gentle exit. Instead of focusing on why you need to leave, focus on giving them back their time. It was great talking. I'll let you go. It's a small change in words, but a big change in feeling. You are doing a fantastic job. Phrase number 10. That's a good point. In a discussion, it is so important to show you are listening. This phrase is the perfect way to do that. Let's say it. That's a good point. Again, with an appreciative tone. That's a good point. Excellent. One more time. That's a good point. This phrase tells the other person, I heard you and your idea has value. It is a clear sign of respect and active listening. Using this shows that you are not just waiting for your turn to speak. You are truly engaged in the conversation. You are building something together. Imagine you are in a team meeting. You say, "I think we should have fewer meetings to get more work done." Your colleague says, "But if we have fewer meetings, we might miss important updates." Instead of arguing, you can first validate them. You can say, "That's a good point. We need to make sure we communicate well. How about we use a special chat for urgent news?" By saying, "That's a good point" first, you make your colleague feel heard. They feel respected. This makes them much more open to your next idea. You are working together, not against each other. You can even use this phrase to disagree politely. This is a great technique. "That's a good point, but I still believe my idea will work better because of this reason." This makes your disagreement sound less like an attack. It sounds more like a thoughtful discussion. So practice this. When you are listening to someone, really listen. Find something in what they say that is true or valuable, and then acknowledge it. "That's a good point." This will change the way you have conversations. It will make you a person everyone wants to talk to. This is a beautiful skill to learn. Phrase number 11. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this is a very humble and smart phrase. You use it when you want to say something, but you are not 100% sure. Let's practice it. It's a little longer, so we can go slow. Correct me if I'm wrong, but good. Let's try again. Correct me if I'm wrong, but wonderful. One final time. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this phrase shows that you are confident enough to speak, but humble enough to be corrected. It is also a very gentle way to correct someone else. It invites cooperation, not a fight. It says, "Let's find the truth together." Imagine you're in a meeting. Everyone is talking about a project deadline. Someone says the deadline is Monday, but you remember it was Friday. Instead of saying, "You're wrong, the deadline is Friday," which is very aggressive, you can say it softly. "Correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought we agreed the deadline was this Friday." This is so much better. It asks for clarification. It does not accuse anyone of being wrong. It opens a discussion in a polite way. Here's another situation. You meet someone new at a party. You think you know where they work. You can say, "Correct me if I'm wrong, but do you work at the big tech company downtown?" This gives them an easy way to say yes or no without feeling awkward. If you are wrong, they can just say, "Oh no, I actually work at the hospital." It's very smooth. Using this phrase makes you sound both confident and kind. You are being assertive, but in a gentle, collaborative way. It is a sign of a great communicator. You are learning not just words, but how to use words with care and respect. This is so important. Keep up the wonderful work. Phrase number 12. I'm not really a noun person. This is a very natural and polite way to say you don't like something. Let's practice the structure. I'm not really a coffee person. Again, I'm not really a coffee person. One more time. I'm not really a coffee person. You can change the last word to anything. Saying I don't like coffee can sometimes sound a little strong, a little critical. It might make the person who loves coffee feel a bit judged. But when you say, I'm not really a coffee person, you are making it about you. It's about your personal preference. It's not a judgment about coffee itself. It is much softer and more polite. This phrase is so useful. Imagine a friend asks you to go to a very loud music festival. You don't like loud, crowded places. Instead of, I don't like festivals, which sounds a bit negative, you can say, thank you so much for thinking of me, but I'm not really a big crowd person. I hope you have a wonderful time, though. This is polite, it is honest, and it is kind. This phrase works for so many things. Let's try a few. Someone asks if you want to go hiking on a cold, rainy day. You are so adventurous. I'm not much of an outdoors person in the rain. Someone offers you a very spicy dish. Oh, that looks amazing, but I'll pass, thank you. I'm not really a spicy food person. Someone asks why you don't wake up at 5 a.m. I admire people who do. I'm just not a morning person. This is an elegant and nuanced way to talk about your dislikes. It will instantly make your English sound more natural and socially aware. Think about something you don't love. How would you say it using this phrase? Maybe you're not a cat person or not a horror movie person. It's a wonderful tool to have. You are doing great. Just a few more to go. Phrase number 13. Don't get me wrong. This phrase is very important for clear communication. It helps you prevent misunderstandings. Let's practice it. Don't get me wrong. Again, don't get me wrong. Excellent. One more time. Don't get me wrong. You use this phrase right before you say something that might sound negative or critical. It's like a little warning sign. It says, please listen carefully. I am about to criticize a small part, but my overall feeling is positive. It shows you are a skillful speaker. You think about how your words will affect the other person. Let's imagine you are giving feedback to a friend on a presentation they made. You want to be encouraging, but also helpful. You can say, don't get me wrong, your speech was really powerful and interesting. I just thought maybe one or two of the slides had too much text. See how that works? You start by saying something that could be misunderstood as coming. Then you give a big compliment. Your speech was really powerful. Then you give the small constructive criticism. The slides had too much text. This makes the feedback so much easier to accept. Here's another example. You are talking about a restaurant. Don't get me wrong, the pizza was one of the best I've ever had, but the service was really slow. This phrase allows you to hold two different ideas at the same time. The food was good, the service was bad. It shows that you can have a balanced and honest opinion. Anytime you need to make a critical point, but you want to soften the message, start with this phrase. Don't get me wrong. It shows you are a kind and thoughtful speaker. You are learning to communicate with so much care. This is beautiful to see. Phrase number 14. If you ask me, this is a very common way to introduce your personal opinion, especially when no one has actually asked you. Let's practice it. If you ask me. Again, with a bit more confidence. If you ask me. Great. One more time. If you ask me. This phrase is a casual way to say, here's what I honestly think. It adds a little emphasis to your opinion. It makes it clear that this is your perspective. It is less formal than, in my opinion. It has a more personal and sometimes stronger feeling. Imagine your friends are talking about a new cafe in town. They are saying it's just okay. You can add your strong opinion by saying, if you ask me, it's the best cafe in the entire city. Their coffee is amazing. The phrase signals that you are about to share your direct, honest feeling about it. Here's another example. Your colleagues are discussing 2 different software options for a project. You can listen and then add your thoughts. Both seem to have good features, but if you ask me, we should choose option B. It's much easier for everyone to learn. This is a great way to clearly state your preference. It is confident, but also acknowledges that it is your opinion. An interesting thing is that you can use this phrase even if someone did ask you. Your friend asks, "What should I do about this problem?" You can begin your advice by saying, "Well, if you ask me, I think you should talk to him directly." Using the phrase here just adds a personal, sincere touch to your advice. It says, "This is the advice coming from my heart, from me to you." It's a small but powerful way to frame your opinions. You are doing a fantastic job. One last phrase to go. Phrase number 15. I was just about to say that. This is a wonderful phrase for connecting with another person. It shows agreement in a very energetic way. Let's practice this enthusiastic phrase. I was just about to say that. Again, a little faster, like you're excited. I was just about to say that. Perfect. One more time. I was just about to say that. This phrase means, I was thinking the exact same thing as you. It's a powerful way to show someone you are on the same page. You share the same idea. It makes your conversation feel alive and active. Just saying, I agree, is good. It's fine. But it can be a little flat. I was just about to say that. Adds energy. It's like you're saying, wow, our minds are working together. Imagine you are brainstorming at work. Your colleague says, maybe we should try using video for our next marketing campaign. If you think that is a brilliant idea, you can jump in and say, yes, I was just about to say that. Video is exactly what we need. This does 2 things. It validates your colleague's idea. It makes them feel smart. And it strengthens the idea itself. Here is another example. You are watching a mystery movie with a friend. Your friend says, I think the quiet neighbor is the real killer. You can turn to them with wide eyes and say, I was just about to say that. It's always the person you least expect, right? This creates a fun, shared moment. It builds your friendship. Usually interrupting someone is not polite, but this is a special case. This is a positive interruption. It is a compliment. It tells the speaker that their idea is so good you had it too. It is a phrase full of connection and positive energy. A wonderful way to end our list of phrases today. And there we are. 15 beautiful, simple phrases to help you speak English more naturally. You have done such a wonderful job today. We have learned these little keys. These phrases that bridge the gap between knowing the words and feeling the words. But remember, my friend, knowing them is just the first step. The next step is to use them gently, without pressure. Maybe you can choose just one phrase this week, your favorite one, and look for a small moment to use it in a conversation, or even just practice it in your mind. You will feel how it changes the flow of your English. At the beginning, I promised to share a secret. The biggest thing that makes a learner sound like a learner, it is not a big grammar mistake. It is not a pronunciation problem. It is using very formal textbook language in a casual, everyday moment. Like saying, I would like to acquire a cup of coffee to a friend. when a native speaker would just say, "I want to get a coffee." The mistake is focusing too much on being perfect and forgetting about the feeling, the tone, the music of the language. These 15 phrases are your tools to fix this. They are your shortcuts to sounding more natural, more relaxed, more confident, more you. Learning a language is a long, beautiful journey. It is not a race. Every time you try one of these real everyday phrases, you are taking a huge, wonderful step forward. Be proud of every single step. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Your presence is a gift. If this lesson was helpful for you, please consider giving it a like or a follow. It truly helps our podcast grow and reach other learners who need a gentle place to learn. And now, a little homework for you if you wish. In the comments, can you write your favorite phrase from today's lesson and maybe try to use it in a sentence? I would love to read your examples and cheer you on. Thank you again, my dear friend. Keep practicing, stay positive, and always be kind to yourself on this journey. See you next time, my friend.